Trey B, Loomis.
What's good, bro? What's good, CD?
What it do?
Man, what we talking about today, man?
Oh, man, a little bit of life, lifestyles, culture. You know, all the etceteras, man.
All of them, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna turn it off because it's time to get to it, man. It's the Southern flow. Trey B, what's up, man?
What's good, bro? What's
Man,
good?
we back.
Man, we back in here, bro.
We
Back
tapped
their
in.
face.
Big shouts out to Dion Jordan. Came through, built with us in the last episode. Real dope.
For sure.
Real positive episode. You know, it was an interesting piece, man. And one thing, you know, I was just thinking, because, you know, we'll get in our bag talking about, you know, who we want on the episode. But like I shared with you, man, to me, it's about going back to the basics.
For sure.
I'm feeling like Gotti.
For sure.
I'm feeling like Yo Gotti. You
Back
know what I'm
to the
saying?
basics.
We're going back to the basics, man.
What you mean by that?
It's the Southern flow.
For sure.
Trey B, Loomis Brinks, with the whip appeal of CD5.
CD5
Productions.
Productions, man. CD5 Productions. They know what it is.
Yeah. Fine. We know you don't want all the.
You don't gotta say all that. You know what I'm saying? Production part. When I produce.
Yeah, man. You know what you mean, man? A real, not classic, but a classic.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, perfectly described.
It look like glass when you
Facts.
see it. It look like
Hey, man,
glass.
It's Wednesday. What y'all do? What y'all do Monday or Tuesday? What y'all do, man?
Just, you know, just plotting on a million, man. Plotting on the Southern flow, man. Just, you know, just building, bro. Just building, bro. That's it, bro.
What about you, King Loomis?
Yeah, plotting on the Southern flow. Being strategic about the business lounge. Big shout out to Just Relax. And, you know, just really collabing with the team, man. I'm just in a space right now where it's like meaningful conversations.
Facts.
And like, if it's not about the bill, what we gonna talk about?
What we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it about? You know, so that's just the headspace, you know, that I'm in right now, man. It's just like we gotta take it through. We gotta take it through the stratosphere. We gotta break through. That's how I'm feeling. What about you, Fi?
Man, listen. Between this diet, trying to maintain that, and going to the gym, I ain't doing nothing. I
That
ain't doing
that
nothing.
workout is
The
big
workout,
right now.
though, Yeah.
Yeah, man, just got to stay into it, man. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. You came with me the other day.
That was a super dope workout.
That was dope. I ain't lie. It was dope.
Trey
you
B
should-
gonna have to
I got
yeah.
to get in. I need to be in there, man. I just told
Trey
Prince
look
that.
like he'll come in there and just
Trey gonna take it to the next level. Yeah.
man.
Well, hey, 200 on the.
Hey,
Damn, Trey.
we gonna get it in,
I'm
man.
gonna say try need 130, at least 250.
Yeah.
At least 250.
We ain't getting it like that no more, man. I'm starting over, man.
Yeah. Man, but you know, you'll get in there and you really will push more than what you thought, you know. So again, big shouts out to Five for even putting me in a position of like, hey, nah, bro, try this. Cause I was really finna be like, look, just put the 10s on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? They 10, but they clean though.
Yeah. Let's rock out with that.
Nah,
Yeah,
Trey,
for sure.
you was hitting 145, bro. I seen Loomis in there hitting, and I went last week, so I was sore. I just got back. Loomis in there hitting either. I'm like, I know I'm finna go out.
Yeah.
I got back under there. I said, I'm struggling.
You feel the arm shaking? Yeah, for sure.
arms
For
shaking,
sure.
And Loomis said, come on, Five.
Yeah.
Come on, Five.
Yeah.
Come on, Craig.
That's what we
you can do
need.
it, Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope, though, man. It was
That's
fun.
dope. I got to get in there with y'all.
It was a
man.
dope bill, man. I think two random piece, but big shouts out to the Dothan Opera House down the street.
Man, that shit was so
It
good.
look
Man.
good, man. Speaking of
It's-
glass.
We gotta go.
Speaking of glass,
Yeah,
we gotta figure out how we gonna be in there.
Mm-hmm.
you gotta go down there and speak. Be good people. Be
Yeah.
good neighbors. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
So
Brush,
big shout,
brush
yeah,
shoulders.
yeah. So big shouts out to the city of Dothan for that. I know we got elections getting ready to come up, so that's an interesting piece. We have officials who are going for the re-election. So big shouts out to those officials. I think an interesting component, a new candidate,
Who are the candidates anyway?
Well, I'm gonna just go off who I know and who I've been watching. I see Philippe. Big shouts out to Philippe. I know him. But I'm definitely interested in Derek Tiller, man, just because of the work he's really been doing in the community. And that's not a knock to anybody, but I just see Derek Tiller, leading at the Harbor. I see him leading at Cherry Street Church, and not even in the sense of like the building, but it's like, bro, that's if you want to tap into the ancestors, that's where they at. At Cherry Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody know a little bit about the backstory on Cherry Street, the word is like the community built this church by siphoning different materials from their own houses, because supposedly the city at that time being segregated, they wouldn't fund it or nor provide them with the materials in order to build a church. So they like, hey, we're gonna build this from the ground up ourselves. So it's like, man, so for a young man like Derek Tiller to have his hands on something like that and be able to lead that congregation, man, that's powerful. So big shouts out to him. So I'm watching him. I mean, we all know Kevin Dorsey. He does what he does in the community, man. Huh?
He got the wings.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is Derek Tiller?
Nah, he talking about Dorsey. He
Kevin
got the
Dorsey
wings.
got
He got the wings,
Oh.
man. The shack,
Sugar
man. The
Shack.
shack.
Oh, yeah,
Sauce,
literally,
man.
he got the wings. Yeah, he got the
the
wings.
nah.
Yeah, man. I think Kev has been instrumental in a lot of economic development in the city. And one thing that I have to big him up on is being able to provide people with jobs. And, to see that coming from a copper tone individual is like dope.
You sound like T.I. over there now.
Yeah, I try not to like. It's nothing about being like. I understand, like, they say we black, or they say that these people are white, but like they aren't white nor are we black. So it's just like. So I like it.
My boy looking at it from a different lens, man.
Yeah,
For sure.
the Southern flow just.
Yeah.
Got that little flavor to it.
Yeah, man. Like, so Trey B, what you got, man? What you got spinning?
Hey, man, it's just, if you been under a rock this week, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of copper tone people, you know what I'm saying? We had the BET Awards Monday. I got on social media, man. That's all, everybody was talking about, man. The BET Awards. Casanet, Drewski, hey, Kevin Hart, man.
Yeah.
Just to name a few in that, spectrum.
Did you see Kevin Hart in that in Usher jacket?
Yeah, with the red fur on, walking with the cherries, man.
Trying to feed them, they wouldn't even let them feed them.
The comedy was good.
Hey,
I like this
definitely
skit.
good in that spectrum, man.
I like this skit.
They brought the comedy, bro. It was one of the best, from what I remember, one of the best BET Awards in the coming years. Yeah, it's been one of the best ones, man.
The music was good.
The nostalgia, man. The 2000s,
the nostalgia was there.
2000s era.
I just hope the artist who wasn't invited, really the whole new era of the day's generation, pay attention and make good music. Nobody's making good music anymore.
And another thing too with the good music, stage presence, man.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that.
Big shouts out to Snoop.
For sure.
He did his thing.
He did his thing
on the stage.
Who else did they thing? You had B2K, Bow Wow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he did his thing.
He had the energy for sure.
He performed.
Yeah, he had the energy for sure.
T.I. nostalgia performance.
Came and did his thing.
Put the A hat on, man. You knew the king was in there, man.
We were just doing that last Saturday. Yeah.
Man, just great performances, man. Even the gospel performance with Kurt Franklin was nostalgic, man.
Okay.
They brought the fire, man. Like you say, Uncle Snoop. And I gotta, give a big shouts out to Glorilla, man. Even from a new artist, she has stage presence.
But she got that old.
She do.
I say old vibe. I mean, she old, but like her style, like everybody loves it.
She got an old soul.
Yeah.
She got an old Southern soul, man. She do, bro.
I think Playboy Cardi slid in.
Yeah, they slid him in, man.
But he dressed like Lil Wayne though.
He did. What I say?
Yeah,
he look like an 08 Wayne.
Trey B said the same.
Like 08 Wayne. Speaking of Wayne, we ain't mentioned
Wayne
one of the
did
GOAT
good,
performances.
man. I was scared.
What you thought about his performance? It was shaky a little bit.
That didn't sound like a Millie I used to hear back in the day. Granny, he's older.
Yeah.
But that
True, he didn't have the win. The same win wasn't there, but
I didn't hear a milli. I was hearing something else. I was like, he all right.
yeah.
That just me. I could be wrong.
No, you're right. Like I don't think the same win was there, but it wasn't a sloppy performance.
Nah, it wasn't, no.
So that's what I was just grateful for. Because when he came in, because I was like, please don't do new music. Please don't do music.
He did the new music.
And he came in doing one of the new songs.
Like a little shaky. You like,
But the way he was still able to enunciate the words and get them through clear. So I was like, okay, Wayne. And then he came with a milli. I said that was a perfect. Whoever set that up and whoever coordinated that, they did a great job. Big shots out because y'all did Wayne justice.
For sure.
Hey, them music trash.
Yeah, I ain't even rock out to the Carter 6.
It's doo.
He just rapping.
Doo-doo.
For the sport at this point, huh?
For the sport of just rapping, he just
Sport
rapping.
ain't good.
Everybody referencing.
Everybody can't rap.
Pusha T, another multi-platinum artist that he gotta perform. He gotta keep pushing music because he under the thumb of the regime.
It's over with.
So what you thought about who received the Icon Awards? It was Jamie Foxx, Snoop, Kirk Franklin, and Mariah Carey. So
Mariah
they
Carey
had 4.
looked like a.
She looked like straight out the 90s, man.
I'm saying, but did you see how she was moving?
She was a little stiff, but the face she still looked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people forget.
Oh man, that ain't.
She 50 plus.
Man, did you see Maya get up there and dance? They ain't too far.
Everybody ain't Maya, boy.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't Maya.
That was everybody's secret love crush.
That's still my secret love crush. She come down here, I'm gone.
For sure.
You going,
I'm
Five?
gone for the weekend.
Hey, Maya was on the stage moving, dancing. Mariah Carey was out there like this.
Man, she had all them kids. Maya don't got no kids. Maya got kids.
No.
Exactly. So don't do Mariah Carey.
The award
Big shouts out to Rakim.
Yeah.
Coming out there spitting like he spit.
Okay.
How y'all felt about the start of it, though? Because it started kind of a little weird. Because I didn't know where they was going. Because who came out first? Jim Jones? He was the first performer? Or Ashanti?
Ashanti was.
Ashanti,
then Jim Jones.
I was like, where they going with this?
Then
like,
T.I.
Then when they brought T.I., I was like, okay, I see what,
Kevin Hart did, his opening monologue was decent.
Did y'all see the uncut version what Kevin Hart said?
No. What you mean?
Okay, uncut version.
We gotta go see that.
No, not that one. We all seen one he was talking about P. Diddy.
Oh yeah.
No,
that's
what I'm saying. He
said,
opened it up. He was
go
like,
home.
"Go home," because that's when it gets slippery.
You saw the crowd looking like, I'm going to the after party.
No after party.
Yeah, you know they gonna party. They gonna party
for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Loomis.
Yeah.
When we gonna party, man?
Hey.
We had a great party this past Saturday.
Nah, I ain't talking about that party. When we gonna party?
We ain't getting it.
Hey.
Look, we gonna slide past them parties.
For sure. Real slick, like.
Yeah, real slick. Look, Kevin Hart talking about some. We finding out how people really is now. You know. So
when you there too, son?
Man,
when he there?
Man, I mean, honestly though, do y'all think that? Do y'all think Diddy is?
Yes.
Y'all think he?
Yes.
I think he's guilty of being a freak off.
Freak off ain't the word. Freak, the definition of porn. The definition.
But I'm saying it's like they're convicting him of just his own personal. Okay,
I know what you're going with. Like for the trafficking, right? If you're trying to fly somebody out the state, y'all need to listen.
No, I got that.
Yeah, cause he flew him out of the states with intentions
of paying them compensation. Yeah, but it's like how many people are getting away with that?
Is that a crime though?
Yes.
And two, yes. I feel like it's a crime when
you a certain person.
No, when you using the funds. What? Because he was taking some kind of funding out of. I feel like he was taking the funding. I think
it's coming out of the business
funding. It's like what embezzlement type of whatever.
I don't think
it's like it's one
that's
of them
a part
words.
of like of the racketeering.
They doing it for the sex trafficking. And right, all that. I'm not all the way clear on it, right?
Yeah.
But from my knowledge, is if you're, which I really feel like a lot of people getting flued out, really should be going
or Uber. What you mean? If I seen
out of the state. Out of the state.
I'm gonna send you a
so
truck.
you saying cross the state lines? That's
Yeah.
when it's a crime.
Yeah, well, that's when you set
Yeah.
traffic.
Okay.
I could be wrong. If you're in the comments, you think I'm wrong, say something about it. From now, I don't care.
Yeah.
Just know, in my mind, if I say, Brenda, come to Florida. I mean, come to Alabama. I know you in Florida.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay you $1,500 to tutor them booty.
That's
That's
a crime.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Supposedly, this is by way of Dr. Umar, because I didn't go into the extreme research, but he was saying this was put in play. It was like a great boxer at the time. He was like a real prominent boxer, and so they put this law into play because they were attempting to capture the said boxer because he was dealing with Caucasian women at the time when segregation was at its highest point.
Okay.
So in the 70s.
60s,
So like,
60s,
Joe
50s,
Louis,
60s, 50s.
maybe?
It wasn't Joe Louis.
Okay.
I forgot that. We're gonna have to get that name.
It wasn't Ali, was it?
Nah, it wasn't Ali. He was in that. And he was with the Nation of Islam.
That's
So
why I asked. Like, it wasn't Ali.
You can't say that though, because they say Dr. King love the bunny.
They say he like to get down too.
They say-
Was that depicted in that movie? I never watched that movie.
Nah, it was. It
That
wasn't,
Dr. King movie.
It wasn't. It wasn't
Come on,
depicted in the doc.
Martin Luther King.
No, it's a great Martin Luther King.
What was the name of it?
documentary
Salem?
on Hulu.
Was that the name of the
It
movie?
was one called Salem, but the one that really depicts the real Dr. Martin Luther King, it's a Hulu documentary with him and Malcolm X on there. If you haven't checked it out, go on Hulu, check out the documentary. But it's great. But it did
I'm gonna
depict.
check it out.
It still didn't depict him dealing with
not with
the Caucasian women.
Caucasian women, but it did depict him
having other women.
Coretta answering the phone, and it's a woman, and she like.
It's a white one.
Nah.
Just women calling the house, and she answering the phone like.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's a dope. But if you ain't checked it out,
I was watching Malcolm X shit.
but back with the Diddy, whatever. I mean, guilty, not guilty, however you feel. Me personally, I just want his catalog, man. If Southern Flow blow up and become multi-millionaire,
let us buy the catalog.
Let us buy the catalog, man.
We come up off the catalog, we're gonna give you a percentage.
Too many hits to be left on the shelf.
If you want the
man.
catalog, baby, just come on back here, my love. Come on back here. Got the baby oil ready for you. You don't gotta worry about it, sweetheart.
Well, yeah, you can have it. You can have it. Pass it down to the kids.
Catalog all you want.
That. Yeah.
If you want the catalog, you little Loomis, you want the catalog?
Hey, I wanted that bad.
No.
I don't want that catalog that bad, but man,
I
bro.
told your ass about being out who did.
But man, bro, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy here, but
I think everybody playing.
yeah,
Elon, Donald Trump, they playing.
they playing
Yeah,
fake
they
beef and Twitter
yeah.
fingers. Whatever.
What Elon just said on Twitter?
He just apologized for. Hey, I apologize for some of the posts I made last week.
They got
You know what I'm saying, to the president.
They got everybody in the uproar. Man, I was watching the video. Well, first, let me say this. I don't know if people are paying attention to Google VO3. This is a AI app service that creates videos similar to the way that ChatGPT creates context. It's making videos like you don't even.
I did see that because two black dudes done. I think I seen that today. They done created a video or a movie or something using like AI.
Probably that Google VO.
Yeah,
bro. But you can't tell the difference. It's almost so real. So I saw people sharing a clip where it's like the AI is like. It's just showing different scenarios. Like it's showing a crowd of people doing a riot. And it's like, hey, we're not real. We're AI. It's like a news anchor saying, hey, this isn't real. We AI. It's like a dude, he talking about, making money via crypto. Hey, this ain't real. This AI.
That's crazy.
So, and it's like a warning to like the older people. Because these are the ones who are more subject to fall victim to it. You know what I'm saying? And there's some young people too.
Yeah.
Because some people really can't tell the difference. Like, some people probably couldn't tell the difference that Casanet and Drewski and Kevin Hart was running a skit when they came out and
was laughing and joking.
You know what I'm saying? But when they came out and introduced Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, when they were doing the joking and back and forth. Yeah.
You probably thought that was just them being ignorant.
Improv,
But and I'm sure it was a little improv in it, but it was really a guided skit. You know what I'm saying? So I just think everybody playing.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
and like you said, that's
Loomis.
Huh?
You up here playing?
And I was just gonna say, if you want to get that real, you got to come to the Southern Flow.
For sure.
Hey, this gonna be the realest station. This is gonna be the realest.
This why I'm here.
Not gonna be. This is
for sure
the realest media medium where you're gonna get real information. And you know, as we always say, it's not about us saying that we know all. We the know all, but we sure can spark dialogue. And
I don't know about everybody else, but I came right here to sit right here to see what y'all talking about. I gotta know what's going on.
Live and direct, man.
Yeah.
9 out of 10. If I do need some information, I'm calling y'all anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're gonna build on it. Cause if I don't know and Trey don't know, we're gonna find out together.
I'm gonna use Chat GPT.
Hey, I love Chat GPT though. If you're not using Chat GPT, what are you doing?
Google.
What'd you say they doing?
Google.
Well, Google is AI in
the
now.
Sense. Yeah. It's just a little slower.
Google is VCS. Chat GPT is CDs. Please upgrade.
That's it. Hey, he laid it down.
That's a good comparison.
For sure.
Just a little bit slower, and you can't just instantly rewind it back. You gotta.
Then you got to worry about the tape.
The tape. You know, I let my tape rock till my tape pop.
We're gonna have on demand, baby.
Huh?
It's gonna be on demand pretty soon. We'll have Netflix
streaming on that mother.
Ooh, just like that.
Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Hell yeah. Hey DJ, bring that
back, man. Bring that.
Please.
For sure though. But yeah, it's some crazy times, man. You got the riots going on in LA. You know, with
that's wild. That's wild right now.
And
and that's what I was getting to. Trey B, like I saw a video where like the guy was on a motor scooter or something, and he trying to prove his point. So he trying to ride through, and they just deboed him. Like I was like, man,
I seen him throwing rocks at the police cars.
I seen that one too. It's wild. You seen the one with the dude. He's standing on top of the car with the flag.
With the Mexican. Oh, he got a lot of flag though, because a lot of people saying, why is you holding the Mexican flag in America, but you want to stay in America? So what you holding the Mexican flag for? Like it's like a catch-22 contradiction type of thing, you know.
But check though, once upon a time, California belonged to Mexico.
Yeah.
It was a Hispanic state. You know what I'm saying? So
know that.
yeah,
gotta talk to him.
Yeah, it once upon a time it belonged to the Hispanics. By way of how it was taken and given to the U.S., I'm not sure. We'll just have to get.
Trump want Canada.
He may get it.
Yeah.
He ain't finna get Canada.
I saw supposedly he made not necessarily peace, but him and China were able to come to some type of agreement, and he dropped like the tariffs to like 50-something%, and then it's like they're getting some type of like precious metals or something from China, something like that. Yeah. But we don't even know if that's.
Yeah, it's like with all the riff raff and back and forth, man. We just looking for change. I feel like the American people just like, man, come on now. When you signing all this, you signing all that, you making peace here, you're speaking on this, but when we gonna actually see the work you putting in? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the American people kind of getting a little like, hey, come on now, you know, you in there.
I understand the patriotism and the unity, the collectiveness, and like having the pride of your country, but we can't let that make us lose a sense of our own selves. So while it is cool to have people in position who, by way, are supposed to be like your the ones who litigate for you, or the ones who the ones who are supposed to hold space for the said, they're representing a collective of people. that's cool in a sense, but it's like we so dependent on government and politicians
for our next move.
Yeah, and it's like, man, you better go out there and get it.
Yeah,
better use your ideas and build it from the ground up.
That's the only way to do it. So before we leave, right?
Yeah.
I got something I want to ask y'all.
Yeah.
I personally call it the Southern wisdom.
Okay.
I got a question for Trey, and I got a question from you.
Okay.
Trey, my question for you, excuse me, y'all. As somebody who's played football, developed yourself, what is the quickest way to buck up on muscle?
To bulk up, I say get a lot of protein and carbs, and I also do heavy weight with low sets. Like, okay, say I got I'm gonna do 4 sets. That's 4 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sets. That's how many times you're gonna lift the weight in each segment. So you got 4 sets. If I want to bulk up, instead of doing 200, I'm gonna do 285 3 times. Then I'm gonna do on the second set 285 2 times. Then 1 and then 1. Instead of doing, build ups, adding weight, little by little, that ain't really, you need to put that thing on there.
So, okay.
Yeah, put that thing on there.
Okay. That connect with what Chris was saying.
And like you say, eat that protein, get that protein in you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's some wisdom from Trey, man.
Sure.
Trey B. Blessings.
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
Loomis.
Yeah.
All right, man. You got 2 minutes for you to answer this.
Yeah. Yeah,
As a husband, you is as yourself.
Yeah.
Trey is also, but I had to split the question.
Yeah.
What do you find that a man can really have pride in with having a family? Because a lot of people, they frown upon getting married and being that husband. A lot of males.
Mm-hmm.
It's Man Mental Health Month.
Mm-hmm.
What can a man really stand on being a husband and being married?
And it's Father's Day, so you know what I'm saying, this Father's Day weekend, so go on and lay the game down for him.
First, having a wife and somebody to constantly iron out with, that's a beautiful thing. And it's also about how you perceive it. And so you really have to be intentional about that bill with your wife, because it's not going to be the said honeymoon phase all the time, every day. Like, you have to really earn that to make it that. And one thing that I'm sitting on right now that's helping me stay focused is a scripture, and it just talks about how our children are like arrows in the hands of a young warrior. And so when I think about that, and I sit on that wisdom, it's like, I need to bulk up. I need to get those reps. I need to work out, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And I have to stand strong for, definitely my kids, but also my wife, because it allows her to be in a smoother place to do the said nurturing.
A soft woman era. Okay.
Yeah, not even, it ain't even about, I want to live the soft life, but it just allows her to be in a space where she can really be that nurturer, and really tap into that power that she has as a woman. I mean, I could go on and on about that, but for men, we just have to stay focused. We have to have a target that we're looking to hit. Constantly be looking to stay productive, be productive, build. That's what it's about. Like, putting your hands in the ground and pulling the roots up every day,
From the ground up.
From the ground up. And that's what I have to say to men. Find you a group of men who you can build with, share perspective, iron out, get it out, and find a woman who will be soft for you and let you lay down and get it out that way too.
Okay, people, and this is the Southern Flow Podcast. Trey B, Loomis Brinks.
Yeah.
Man, I am so grateful to be right here in this space. And y'all tune in next week for some more wisdom.
Just like that.
Because these guys crazy.
bro.
Yeah, we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.